These kind of women are the most senseless women you can ever see. Number one is a woman who keeps her husband's or her man's friends' advances on her to herself. Now, you know that men, there's a way they behave. Sometimes there are men who call themselves friends, but they are actually not friends. Now, your woman that you have, you say that your friend is going behind you, to go after your woman, to woo your woman to himself. What exactly does that man want? It's just to take in that woman, and that is all. It's not as if there's anything, there's no love, there's no affection, there's no headway. He just want to, belittle you, to make you know that, look, what you have is nothing. What you have, I also have it. Okay? So you as a woman, it is now your duty that when you notice that this man that calls himself your husband's friend or your man's friend or friends, they are now coming for you, knowing full well that their friend is your man, and they are coming through the back, especially if you are married. Because if you're not married, they will simply tell you, but she's not your wife now, so she's a woman. It is when you marry her, we can now say, okay, oh, this one is his wife, so let us respect ourselves. But she's a woman, she can decide to leave you. And so especially the married women, you know that this person is your husband's friend, and this man is coming at the back of his friend to ask you out, to do things with you, and you keep that to yourself because you don't want your husband to be angry, you don't want your husband to go and display, you don't want your husband to this, you don't want your husband to that. My darling sister, you have started cheating on that man. If you keep that to yourself, yes, you are a woman, you can go out and other men can, talk to you, and tell you their intentions and tell you whatever they feel about you. It is now your duty to tell them, oh no, I'm not interested in whatever you're talking about. I'm married, so and so. It's not, when you go out, it's not everybody that knows that you're married. Even when you're putting on your wedding ring, it's not everybody that knows that you're married. So that one is different. But this particular one that knows that this is his friend's wife and he is coming at the back to tell you what I really don't understand, and you are keeping that to yourself, what exactly are you shielding? Are you shielding the man? Are you shielding the nonsense he is bringing up? So what exactly are you trying to shield? You don't want your husband to know. That means you have something in mind. You have something in mind that you want to, display. If you are not telling your husband, because you should let your husband know. Immediately this person comes for you, you should let your husband know, so that your husband will know who is actually his friend and who is not. So what exactly will make you shield and keep that as a secret? What? So if you are part of these people that are doing this, my darling sister, stop it. Change from now as you're hearing my voice. Yes, change, because some might feel, okay, it is not healthy to tell their husband, maybe it will spoil the relationship. Is it not better to spoil that relationship because that person is not really a friend to your husband? Is it not better to spoil that relationship than to keep somebody who is not healthy for your relationship? Yes. So think about it. So for some that will say, I have not given a thought to this way, but now you're hearing my voice. So if you are in this category, please let your husband know exactly what is happening. That way, both of you will join heads together and remove an unwanted person in your life. Then the next person is when you are already sleeping or knocking your husband's friend. This one is the worst. You see this one? This one is the worst. Already, you have thought about it, you have concluded, you have taken your action. So if you are in this category who goes by the side and say, let me, because my husband is not really satisfying me, because my husband is not really doing it the way you and your husband's friend, both of you, behind your husband, you are doing things that are not supposed to be heard with 2 ears. My sister, you are senseless. Yes.